Your training goals are shit. I'm just going to level out and be real with you. 9:30 on a Tuesday night, and I've just managed to get a training session in. A lot of the time, people lack consistency with their training sessions. In reality, if you're not being consistent with your training, that's most likely just a goals problem or a vision problem. Like, you don't know why you're doing it, you don't understand the purpose of doing it, which means you're okay, you're happy skipping and missing the occasional training session, and acceptance of one missed session leads to another. Before you know it, you're way off peak with any sort of training plan. Any sort of progression goes out the window. So any work you've done previously, you might as well just sit down and just not bother. I don't just want to sit here and brag about, oh, I train on a Tuesday night, oh, look at me, how good am I? I make it a priority. I schedule it in as part of my day, just like I would schedule in going to work. I mean, for me, this kind of is part of my work, but anything that's important to you takes precedence and finds its way into your diary and finds its way into your schedule. How do we break that down? How do we manage to actually create those inspiring goals that push us and drive us forward? There are two things I generally work on with my clients. Number one is the push effect. What are you trying to get away from? What do you not want to be anywhere close to? If you can figure out the deepest, darkest consequences of taking certain actions or not taking certain actions, in this case, going and getting your workout in, that should terrify you. If you genuinely go there, if you genuinely go to that place mentally and you visualize those negative side effects, those negative consequences, I can guarantee you that will scare the shit out of you and mean that you actually have something to get away from. We can then double that up with the pull effect, which is going to take us in the opposite direction. Now, this is the fun part, because this is the bit where you get to be creative, you get to be emotionally excited by the prospects that lie ahead and further down the line in your future. And if you frame it in a way that guarantees it, if you frame it in a way and you tell yourself what you're achieving as if you've actually done it already, and you cultivate those emotions, that excitement, that euphoria, the adrenaline rush and the buzz that comes with it. Once you cross that over and pair that with the push goal that you're moving away from, you will become unstoppable. If this video has been useful and it makes sense to you, but you're still not too sure where to start, then message me with the word goals. I will be in touch to make sure you've got the correct strategy and plan and the right push and pull in place to drive you forward to being unstoppable. Let's go.